What's up, guys? Saw this cool little project and I want to try it out. Show you how to make a cool little woven lattice theme out of just some cheap materials you can get to get a really awesome look. Rip some strips of just basic cheap MDF down to 1 inch, just a little piece of backing just to put it together and show you what it's going to look like. But this could be really cool. You can paint it and distress it and make it look like steel, or just depending on whatever look you're going for. I'm going to make this one kind of look like steel, black, and a little bit of gray shadowing and stuff. But I thought it was really neat. I figured I'd show you guys how to do it, and for all you DIY guys out there. But here we go. Okay, once you got your layout, this is kind of the tricky part, because to make it look woven, you're gonna have to stagger each one you come up to. So, like in this spot, we'll start with 2 short pieces, and then what we're gonna do is put a long piece and cut this section out, then 2 more, then a long piece, cut that section out, and you're gonna do the same thing over here and match it, and that's gonna give you the lattice look and the woven look that you're looking for. Okay, so we're gonna lay it all out, get it on your grid. Now you've got your insides. You're going to take the longer pieces that you staggered. You're going to set them up there and mark them, because you're going to be cutting these out. Alright, so we got all the pieces cut. We're going to kind of dry fit it, make sure everything lines up, and go from there. All right, we've got it all dry fit. Now what I want to do on this is to give it that real woven look. I mean, if you just want a basic square template or whatever, then you got it right here. You can leave it alone. But I want these to look like they're woven. So what I'm going to do is everywhere there's an intersection, like here, 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 everywhere there's an intersection, I'm going to take it to the sander and bevel that just a little bit. Okay, we got all the parts we need beveled. I don't know if you can see this, but if you look close, you can kind of tell the effect that we got, to where it gives it an over and under look. And they don't have to be perfect. I mean, we're going to make this thing look old. But there you go. I mean, you can see under that one, over that one, under. Okay, now we've got all the pieces laid out where we want them. I'm just going to brad nail this down, but usually, you'll want to glue it and nail it, give it good support if you're building a project or whatever. But just for this video, we're going to just kind of throw it together to show you what it's going to look like. So here we go. There you go. Okay, I want to show you something before we paint it. We got it laid out. These little rivets. This is the details that kind of make it pop. Now you can either do like the old school, I just took some 1/2 inch stock and 45'd it, or I took a 1/2 inch round rod, put it on the sander, if you can see that, and just kind of rounded it. And they don't have to be perfect. You want them to look kind of rough, but these will go in each joint. So whichever look you like, I kind of like the square one on this one, but it's time consuming to make them, but it's those kind of details that make this thing pop. Okay, we've got all our rivets made. Now we're going to put them on with a little bit of glue and let them set up, and then we're ready to paint. Okay, so we got it all nailed down, glued down, painted black. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix up a little gray to do some highlights, just out of the black we used and a little bit of white. You don't need a whole bunch of this because it ain't going to take very much. Okay, now that we got our paint mixed up, what you want to do is take a dry brush, just barely get some on it, and you're going to find the joints where they go under. Everywhere there's an overlap or underlap, and you want to take your gray wash and you want to get to that joint, and you want to just kind of pull away from it and just fade it out on every joint. And there you go. Well, I hope you guys liked it and learned something. I mean, it's real simple to do, something that turns out really cool with cheap materials. Be sure and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Industrial Wooden Steel. And thanks for watching.